At this time, we're going to
welcome everybody to Humber College North Campus. A little prep basketball action for you on the ladies' side. Taking a look at Drew Ebanks of On Point Basketball. We'll be doing your opening introductions. Got a couple of games coming your way. Jason Tom here alongside Michaela Richer, the NPH Women's National Scout. And Michaela, what are you looking to see from this first game here? Obviously, two teams not with their full rosters, but I think we're going to be seeing some exciting basketball nonetheless.
Hey, yeah, good morning, everyone. I'm looking forward to seeing some toughness from both of these groups. We've got some NPH Showcase alums and some kids that have played on some different teams that I've seen elsewhere. So looking forward to some good basketball this early afternoon.
We're going to allow Drew to announce the rosters. Kara Kelly for SBA Lady Blues Juel.
Next up is number 8, Rukaya Green.
Oh, okay.
And definitely last but not least, Atlas Starters for SBA,
Rounding out the starting five, Layla Wright for SBA.
And there you have the starters for the Lady Blues.
It's your starting five.
Now for the Crestwood Red, we have number 43,
Tina Marie Samaria for Crestwood JV.
Number 45, Ella Okulasu. Next up, we have number 54,
Shamira Samuels. Saleha Joseph.
And last but not least, number 31, the starter,
Taysha O'Cherry. Rounding out the starting five for Crestwood JV.
SBA Ladies and Crestwood Red. A round of applause, ladies. All right, let's get ready to go, guys. We're going to go back to the benches and we're going to start game 8-minute quarters. And this is game 1 of 2. Don't forget, there is the ice.
So we got 4 8-minute quarters for this one. The prelude to our high school all-star game tipping off at 3 p.m.
Let's get ready to roll!
Again, we're here at Humber North Campus where Canada Basketball is having their identification camp kind of surrounding these two games, Michaela. And how important are those identification camps when we're talking about, you know, the younger age groups and being able to identify these players early on?
It's very important. I think it's important for the players as well to be able to be in an environment where elite is the standard, and for them to be able to kind of see how it's run and what the system looks like from an early age. And from the coach's perspective, I mean, it gives them a great opportunity to see how kids react in those settings and how they can perform under pressure and in a different setting than they're used to.
The other important thing, which, you know, I hear consistently, is just being able to go up against other elite competition. It's the old saying, iron sharpens iron, and that's something that I know had been lacking, especially on the girls' side, you know, over the last decade or so. An opportunity for these girls to be able to play against other high-level competition, because how do you expect a player to get better if they're not playing against high-level competition? And it was that much more important when you're talking about girls outside of Ontario.
Yeah. Obviously this is a big basketball pool. Ontario, Quebec, BC's got a lot of talent. Alberta's got a lot of talent. I think the other provinces are coming along nicely too. But it's good for those players from out of province to be in a setting with a large amount of players of their same caliber when they're above the rest. She's all right there.
Shot clock at 14 here. Again, the SBA Lady Blues. Shockingly, not shockingly, in the blue. Crestwood in the gray tops, blue bottoms. Crestwood JV. Nice pass to Nada down low, 2 off glass.
Shannon, she was at our showcase in Toronto in August. She did well there too. I'm glad to see her again in real action this time.
The art of the entry pass. Every coach speaks about it consistently, and it's a lot harder than it seems, that's for sure. And that entry pass got a little bit away from her down there. Ishmael, nice fake pass and drive, couldn't finish off glass. Crestwood gathers a rebound. Nice double down low. Cross-court pass gets out to the wing. Back up top. Taisha Cherry.
Good take. Right idea.
Shout out the head coaches of these teams as well. Javon Herbert. I was joking, he's from the Ottawa area. Could be Javon Hébert.
Hébert.
I should leave that to you, shouldn't I, Michaela Richer? And then for the Lady Blues, Brian Breedy, who has a daughter who's enjoying some success south of the border right now.
Yeah, she's at Oakland. Says she's getting some playing time and getting some 90s in her classes, so sounds like she's got it down.
All about the student athletes, and that's something that I think in the age of hype sometimes is overlooked, but I think as we're seeing it more and more on the men's and ladies side, when it comes to Canada, we are excelling in the school side of things. We have so many players doing well in the Ivy League. I know on the men's side, the Ivy League is becoming overrun by Canadians. Nice stop and go, plus the foul. You can count it, Taisha O'Cherry.
Nice lefty finish there with the contact through traffic. I like it.
The Hezzy dribble starting it up. Nice transition game right there. Could not finish a three-point play. Tied at 2 here in the early going. Couldn't save it. Cherry with the rock.
Set the ball screen.
You can hear Herbert asking about the ball screen.
Calling you back to SBA. Here we go. Right now. Yes,
Both teams trying to get things to go together here in the early going.
Number 11, 4, number 10.
Again, Jason Tom here alongside Michaela Richer, and Michaela has been living inside of gyms over the last 6-7 months here.
Oh yeah.
As the ladies scout, and I know just walking in here today, a lot of compliments on what you've been able to do, and And it definitely is, like we've seen with women's basketball here in Canada, it's a slow build, but one that has a lot of momentum right now.
Yeah, there's so many people doing so many good things for the game in their own way and in their own lanes, and this is one that translates and it makes sense. So very grateful to be here and very happy to see so many Showcase alums on the floor at the same time.
Subs checking in for Crestwood. They've been to their bench early. Sounds like we may have an earring violation on one of the Lady Blues.
Take the jewelry out, kids. Just keep it out till after college.
You can see in the corner of your screen in the Canada basketball long sleeve over there, Leanna Osei, who you'll hear from during the second game of our broadcast today. Been involved with CANLETES since 2012 when they started up. This one of many events that they have going on this year.
Yeah, they do such a good job. Before I really knew what CANLETES was, I attended all 3 of their events already. Some prep games, some all-star games. They do a really good job in the women's market.
Senate has it stripped away. Crestwood now trying to get it out in the open floor. Transition.
Right idea.
Tasia Santa Maria could not chase it down. Just about to reach the midway point of the opening quarter here. 1 point lead for SBA.
Blues on the inbound.
Nice D.
Denying that inbound pass. Nothing easy. Santa Maria.
That's all right. It's not a bad look.
Could have been a pass, but it's off a foot and out of bounds. Shamir Samuels couldn't haul it down.
Nice, good take. Right idea. She's got no numbers.
Ooh, Santa Maria busting ankles. Nice ball movement.
That's a good look, Ella. You're all right. It's funny, she's frustrated, but she would have never taken that shot back in August when she was at camp. So just seeing her pull that in transition off the kick out is nice.
And at this level, you know, I don't want to say it's not about the wins and losses, it's about the execution, it's about seeing the growth in the players. And I know you know that as well as anybody.
Yeah. It's always nice to see improvement.
Again, this is the prelude to the CANLETES High School Elite 24 All-Star Game to be played later on today here at the Humber College North Campus. It's been the home to so many great basketball events over the last 20 plus years.
I have so many memories in this gym.
Way back when I was a graduate of Humber College North Campus. Years gone by.
So you're OG.
Yeah, something like that. Surprised I don't have the pictures of me up here with the giant sideburns like everybody else on the athletic side.
Sideburns, huh?
Santa Maria. Just got handles.
Yeah.
Collision
Nice
down
going
low.
left.
Nice move into the paint. Harvey pushing it the other way. Ooh, I saw that steal coming.
She's been getting passing lanes all day.
15 on the shot clock, 2:38 to go here in the opening quarter. Tight game. There's probably a little, maybe a foot or two outside of the range that you'd like to see for that attempt.
Yeah.
Celia Joseph. Santa Maria has it poked away. Going back the other way, no foul call. Lady Blues will get the ball back.
Want to give a shout out to Coach Wilson, Queens coaches, always in the gyms. Everywhere I go, always recruiting.
The support for women's basketball is very impressive to see.
Yep.
Nice passing and finished down low. Cora St. Karen off glass. Crestwood pushing back the other way. Another
Little scoop lay.
Celia Joseph. Things are starting to pick up now.
Oh, Skylar's going to shoot her shot. That's not a bad look.
Tried to get her own rebound. You could tell the muscles are starting to warm up right now. It's funny, as the points start dropping, the defense starts stepping up a little bit too as well. Santa Maria off the screen. A little hezzy dribble.
And another tough finish, almost.
She can definitely get it up there with either hand. Ooh, nice move to the lane. SBA is going to get it back. Mokum had it poked away on her attempt.
That was a good take, though. Time and score. Nice cut.
And Forbes finishes with two off the nice cut away from the ball.
Saving them at the end of the shot clock.
As you said, time and score, they were aware. Good D here by the Lady Blues. Getting out and defending. Ooh!
I'll take that.
That
I will take that.
is impressive by Tina Marie St. Maria. Oh, couldn't finish in close. We got 19 seconds left in the first quarter. A 1-point game, SBA up 1.
Ooh, Wolf.
12 seconds to go. Shot clock is turned off.
What they call? Out of bounds? Interesting.
Don't get your Chris Webber on right now. I don't want to see anything corrected on Twitter the following day. 3 seconds to go. Got to launch.
Ooh, that was deep.
A 1-point lead for SBA after the opening quarter. We'll be back. Second quarter action after a short break. Second quarter action about to get underway here at the prelude to the CANLETES Elite 24 High School All-Star Game. We got the SBA Lady Blues taking on Crestwood JV. Tight scoring affair here, and there's Ishmael coming in with the steal. Tough take, some contact. She'll go to the line to shoot 2.
They've been in the passing lanes on both ends of the floor.
For every lazy pass, there's good defense.
Yeah.
hits the first, and that's on both sides of the Canadian basketball docket. If there's one thing that, as I see more and more, it's the free throw line. The percentages, even at the elite high school level, are so poor. One of those things that I guess sometimes comes with age, but I'm amazed on how poor our free throw percentages have been at these different age groups. So it's nice to see someone hit 2 at the line.
2 in a row.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think it's my inner coach coming out in me, but for every 35, 40-point game you see out there, if you ever looked at the extended stats and saw how many missed free throws there were.
Yeah, free throw percentages. I'm going to pay attention to that.
I think that's why some of our players are okay with not having the extended stats and just going straight points on the score sheets. Because once you start recording all the other stats, you see all the other poor ones, like the 12 turnover games.
Yeah,
and
or the actual shooting percentage.
Yeah,
the reason why you
the
have
real
30 points.
shooting. Yeah. I got 30 points on 42 attempts.
Exactly.
I think the coaches would like to see that because they know what they see, but if they have something they can back it up with.
Yep. We want box score and full game film.
Absolutely. But again, at this age level, we had been mentioning, and Michaela, as our National Women's Scout, sees it herself. Just you like to see the progression month to month, beginning of season to end of season.
Yeah.
The implementation of things taught at practice, something like that. Nice move to the lane and finish through bodies by Rakaya Green.
Or just seeing kids do things that you hadn't seen them do before, or they wouldn't do before, and you can tell they've been working on it.
Crestwood would like to work that ball around. A little short.
Doing a good job of moving it.
SBA transition game set back. Shamira Samuels.
She'll throw a pump fake in next time. It's okay.
I'm sure she will. She'll think about it twice. Once you have that sound ringing through your ears, you'll remember it next time. No good by Wright. Crestwood defensive rebound. Lady Blues jump in to cut it off. Getting after it. A fake pass from the knees. Ishmael now from range. No good.
Good board.
SBA getting after it defensively. Not allowing him to get over half. Nada, no good.
That's a good look. Just got to finish that.
Oh,
Bunny.
nice move in the open floor. Lots of contact there. I think Coach Brian Breedy will be happy about his girls' defense, making it tough for Crestwood to even get it past midcourt.
Yeah, Chris has been moving the ball, but Blues have been locking in on defense, that's for sure.
Oh, getting after it on her own missed free throw. 1-on-4 on the offensive boards. Crestwood comes out with it either way. I think Franklin got a piece of that attempt. Crestwood again, offensive rebound. 10 on the shot clock though. From range. And there we go, SBA with the defensive rebound. They're up 5 right now. Transition game sent back once again.
They've been getting a lot of long passes with runners.
Shamir Samuels right now getting her Dikembe Mutombo on the defensive end. It's Felicia Franklin at the line. Splitting a pair. SBA doubling up Crestwood right now, 12-6. Just about 3 minutes in to the second quarter. 4 8-minute quarters being played. Timeout on the floor. A short break. And we'll be right back. Crestwood talk things over. Don't want it to get out of hand. Crestwood a little undermanned?
Undermanned.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Underwoman. Yeah.
I just want to be
Crestwood's low on numbers.
low on numbers. I like it. Is this your first time doing color? And SBA with their full squad out here. Looks like there was a little boy over in the corner there trying to come out and have some reinforcements for Crestwood.
Defensive rebounds.
Getting a stern talking to by his mother. You can't
Crash
hang
the
with
boards.
these girls.
You can't hang with these
No,
girls. That's better.
you do not want to catch an elbow down low from Shamir Samuels.
No, I don't
You seen
either.
the way she's been out there sending the
Yeah.
Spalding back? Or
Yeah.
sorry, the Wilson. Oh, look at the handles. Almost lost it, but
She's got it on a string. I don't think so.
Tasia San Maria has been impressive, but Crestwood with the turnover. They got to get back on DSBA pushing. Green keeps it herself. Gets her own rebound.
She's got some length. I like it.
And there's Samuels again. A defensive stalwart for this squad. And there's Santa Maria. Hasn't been able to get it going from range. I like to see her get back to the rim a little bit more. That's where she's been doing her damage in the early going. Ooh, nice move into the paint by Ishmael. Nobody bit on that fake pass, though.
You got to sell it, kids.
Her first. Ishmael. At the line. First one's good. Losing down the ball.
Gets her own rebound from the free throw line. Who's free throw
That
line
will-
walks out? You need a sub.
That will drive every coach crazy. Oh, Samuels again. I hope they're keeping block stats. It's 4 by my count.
Trying to creep over there. Looks like they've got lots of columns. I hope so.
Got
I
to
think
get
this
it
is
in.
her first year back, too, off a knee injury.
Yeah, can't help it. Another one.
My
Give her
goodness.
5.
These kids are going to have to accelerate the learning curve. Pump fakes. Step throughs. Good reverse seal. Wow, that's a pass.
Gotta finish that. And that's what Samuels had that look on her face.
Nice lob seal. Very nice pass.
That was Saleha Joseph, I think, dropping that dime. Ishmael pulls it back. A little crossover right to left. Jumper, but who is it? That's block number 6. And she's leaking out,
And
but
she's running the
Senate
floor.
gets back. Samuels putting in work out there. Give her 6 swats unofficially.
I trust your count.
Once we get past 10, I'm going to be in trouble.
Yeah.
Did not come to Humber for math, I'll tell you that much. Crestwood needs to get it going now on the offensive end. They need to string some baskets together. They get it back on the turnover. SBA has been pressing this entire game. Guess when you have the bodies, it's easier to do.
True. More numbers. I think they're pretty much undefeated so far this season. Talking to coach before the game, and looks like they've got a tough squad this year, so I'm looking forward to catching them in some Juel sessions.
Another nice pass and finish.
She's going to work inside.
Saleha Joseph and Shamir Samuels getting a little Stockton and Malone action going on. No good from range. Crestwood now has a chance to cut it to 2. Into the corner. There we go again. Entry pass. Sennett picks up the foul. I don't think they have an answer, so I think going to the bench right now is head coach Brian Breedy, bringing in Layla Wright.
Yep, keep feeding the post.
I think that's what Crestwood head coach Javon Herbert's doing. Finding different ways to get those passes down low. SBA trying to get back to that run and gun. Ooh, Sennett.
They are shifting that defense and knocking down open shots.
Nice pass and finish there. Transition game. Getting after it. Just under 2 minutes left here in the second quarter. 16-10 for SBA. Timeout for Crestwood. Going to talk it over. We'll be back. Second quarter action between Crestwood JV and the SBA Lady Blues Juel. Inbound on the baseline.
Going with the zone.
And you know who they're trying to feed, but sent back. The answer off the bench.
Let's see how she reacts to this zone defense, because it's going to be a lot more crowded in there.
That makes your coach proud, eh? You get brought in to help counteract a little. Oh! Sennett dropped her.
Oh, that's almost really, really, really good. You know what, though? I've seen Saleha lock down players on defense. So at least she's playing, right? At least she's working.
Hey, it's the same as the people who get dunked on, right?
Yeah, at least they tried.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you don't get the 5 blocks credit. You just get put on the highlight reel for the crown. Oh, end to end, the Blues getting it done. Coralie Mokum. Nice fake. SBA doing a really good job of keeping him on the perimeter. Harvey D'ing up. Nice block on D.
Shamir still gets it. And
ooh, that looked good coming out of the hand, but gets right after it on D. 40 seconds to go here in the second quarter. For all the good we've seen Crestwood do defensively, they just haven't been able to string together multiple buckets on the other end. SBA, give them credit. Been able to impart their will throughout. Oh, getting after it again. SBA not taking any plays off.
Marlowe's not taking any days off either. He's coaching the Crestwood team and this little prep team.
Players always take on the energy level of their coaches.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, they missed a wide open Ella Okubasu, sorry, down low. Oh, Ishmael, head and shoulder fake, but it rims out. An 18-10 lead for SBA at the break. Halftime, we'll be back after a 5-minute break. We are live. SBA up by 8. Crestwood in the gray and blue. The SBA Lady Blues in all blue with the orange trim, pushing back the other way for Kaya Green. End-to-end action.
Oh, wow, she's going to get it.
Got the roll.
And she gets it.
SBA now doubling up Crestwood. The Lady Lions struggling with numbers today, but they are putting up a fight. And there's the offensive rebound. Shamira Samuels with a 6-block first half.
It's a low-scoring first half, but I've seen both these teams before, and looking forward to some more the second half.
They can put up those numbers. Kelly gets to the lane. Pink shoes aren't just for show. She's got some ups there, 2 off glass, pushing the lead to 12.
Almost turned over, but she maintains possession. Seth Maria. O'Shea throws it up.
Oh, nice
and she gets
finish.
it. That's the second little circus shot I see her put up today, but if she makes them, I'll take them.
Back the other way. Good D by Nada, just put the body on her. A little bit of contact, no finish. Ishmael now with the rock for the SBA Lady Blues.
SBA right. Left hand layup.
I think that's the idea. Try to get Samuels out on the perimeter so she can't be down there swatting shots. Almost got a piece of that one. Gets back for the rebound. She's active defensively. And the outlet pass. Oh, hustle back on D. Rakaya Green.
Sent it away.
It's a chase down.
Chased her down. Ella's got to know who's around her. But yeah, Shamira is working inside right now. I like it. Nice little pin down screen outside of the zone for the 3-ball. That's a good look.
Good execution by Crestwood. Just could not finish. Ishmael now working that rock, calling for the screen. Wright steps in.
Ishmael throws it up. No good. He ends up with the rebound.
You can tell that they are aware of Samuels down low right now after that 6-block first half.
Yeah, seriously.
Okubasu. Turnover.
Oh, Nada. Ishmael.
They're still doing a good job of getting to the rim, though, which is nice to see them not shying away from that.
Green.
Green goes left.
Nice attack. That's all right.
Samuels battling. Ooh.
Around.
And the walk away.
I like it.
Crestwood plays with a chip on their shoulder. Doesn't matter what age level, men's, ladies. Crestwood Lions definitely making a name for themselves in basketball circles over these last 3 years.
Santa Maria. Joseph.
Ooh. Don't know where that pass was going, but it was picked off by Ishmael.
Kelly.
Running off the screen. Back rim and out.
Back iron. Nice rebound. O'Shea.
Those aren't the greatest looks. They're letting the defense rattle them a little bit. They got to stay poised.
Inside, Samuels.
I think the thought was to pass out of that double team, but closed off pretty quick.
Fouls on number 11, Skylar Forbes. SBA. Subs coming in the game.
From range. Have not been able to get it going from three-point land, have the Crestwood Lady Lions.
In and out, big rebound.
How many times have we seen that from the Blues? Just getting the hands active off the offensive rebounds.
Back to the Blues.
They're relentless, that's for sure. TRC senior Leah Frazier with the floor mop, doing a great job, helping her teammates.
Yep.
Offensive, okay.
Skylar Forbes just stuck out the hip and knee just a little bit there on the screen, called for the offensive foul.
Subs into the game.
I mean, Crestwood haven't been able to get it together on offense. Despite that, they're still within 10 right now.
Santa Maria.
If they can string together a couple of buckets, they can turn this around quickly.
Drummond. Shots up, no good.
Drummond's no good from range.
One and done. One and done for them. Blues on the boards. And in transition. Wow.
Green gets it to go.
Kaya Green.
She's been good at the rim.
With the lead. Stole it. Green. No call.
Looking for the contact, looking for the whistle, got the contact, did not get the referee to buy into it.
All-Star Game. Game 1 features the SBA Lady Hoops taking on Crestwood Prep. Stay tuned for the All-Star Game right after this.
As you just heard from On Point's Drew Ebanks, 3 o'clock today, a live streaming here on North Pole Hoops. You'll have the Ontario All-Star Game. 24 of the best high school players in Ontario getting after it.
Crossover.
Green getting to the lane.
Another one.
Nice play.
She's had herself a good
floater
4.5
this time.
minutes.
Yeah.
Green. Here comes Joseph on a kick out. In and out.
Oh, this jumper looks good. I'll take it. Oh, oh. Almost. That would have been a good find against 2 defenders.
That's one of those things I think you learn as you get older, right? You think you saw there Harvey. She was open, but she stopped running, and her teammate tried to lead her.
Yeah.
At that point, it was a little too late.
Finish your cut.
Boston on the baseline. Puts it up, throws it up, in and out. Samuels.
Another board.
She's fouled. Fouls on number 8, Kaya Green. Her second.
Shamir Samuels now at the line shooting 2. She had herself a first half to remember on the defensive end with 6 swats.
No good on the first one.
Protecting the paint and grabbing some rebounds.
And really was the only one who could string together some buckets for Crestwood. There was that 3 possessions in a row there where they were able to get her working down low.
26-13.
Feeding the post.
Good defense by Crestwood on the block. Okubasu.
That was a walk, I thought, but I guess not.
I wasn't going to say it. We haven't had any travel calls yet, so I know on the men's side there's been an absolute focus.
On travels?
Yes,
Really?
on the catch, especially on the catch, and on the negative steps on the sidelines as well.
Yeah, the shuffle on the catch will get you. You got to clean up that footwork.
SBA doubling up Crestwood right now.
Okay. Oh.
And you know she heard the footsteps there of Skylar Forbes getting back on D, resulting in the turnover.
Here come the Blues. Okay. Block. Okubasu.
Nice block there.
Good defense.
Okubasu will just turn it over on the other end, trying to get it back defensively.
I'll take a block shot.
And there's a steal.
Santa Maria.
Santa Maria pushing.
Left hand. Pull up.
Off glass, no good.
Fouls on number 50.
Good gamesmanship there, helping out the opponent.
That's her fourth. Sorry, excuse me, her third. Here come the Blues. They lead 26-13. Nice drive.
That's a good take.
Samuels at the board, pushing back the other way, but SBA transition defense has been strong for the Lady Blues on this afternoon here at the Humber College North Campus. This is the appetizer for our main course at 3 p.m.
Number 35.
The CANLETES
That's her second.
All-Star Game, Ontario High School All-Star Game.
I think it's going to be a good one. I'm excited.
Joseph, great play. And fouls on number 22.
Lady Blues now racking up the fouls.
On the Lady Blues. We have bonus.
Now in the bonus, this could be a gift for Crestwood.
She will come out.
Stopping the clock and hopefully getting some freebies, but the big one there, Michaela, you got to hit your free throws.
Gotta hit your free throws. And Celia is gonna hit the second one. I believe in her.
And the second
There we
one
go.
goes for Joseph.
Nada up top. Franklin onto the wing for Karen, back up top to Franklin onto the wing. Running off the screens is Nieta, but no good. Ooh, there comes the double, but Crestwood gets out of it. If they push it, they could have numbers, but SBA once again get back defensively. That's who you want to feed down low.
You
Once
gotta
again,
stop fouling her.
back to the line for Samuels.
If you play early and you don't let her get the ball, aka sit on her lap and front her,
Number 29.
dance circles around her, she'll get frustrated.
That's her third.
And they're guards, so they should be able to move faster, right?
Samuels at the line.
That's what they say.
And there's a free throw for you.
No good on the second. Out of bounds. Back to the Blues.
Would have been nice for Crestwood to get that one back, but they're still stuck 11 right now. I think over there on the sidelines, Javon Herbert wants his team just to get within single digits heading into the fourth.
Left-hand drive.
Oh, Nada has no problem taking it at Samuels there. 13-point lead. 7-second game clock, shot clock difference right now.
O'Shea. Face the three. Up to Joseph.
Nice. Entry pass, once again, that dynamic duo.
Glad to see glad to see Shamira catch and finish high instead of bringing it down to where the guards are at. Gives her easy buckets.
She's played a lot of minutes in this game, though, Shamira Samuels.
3.6 seconds left.
Crestwood's going to get it back now. Can they make it work with 3.6 on the clock? What are they draw up?
cooking? Faster, Tasia. Oh.
11-point lead for SBA through 3. The final 8 minutes coming up after this. We'll be back with a special guest. Stay with us.
17.
This is not a game. Don't waste your time. This is not for everybody. So you got to make a decision by the end of today if this is really what you want. Okay? I'm a 5'8" Arab kid, comes from a low-income family. My family was on welfare when we came up. Nobody expected us to be have North Pole hoops in the position that we're in. But everyone that said no saw how hard we grinded and just beat down walls. So now, if you're not going to waste your time, your parents' time, your coaches, don't waste mine either. Because I fought for everything that I've got. And if you want it bad enough, I'm telling you, fight for it. Are we all on the same page?
look around the room, someone you don't know is watching you, and someone's going to talk about you after this, and you know, you want them to be able to say the right thing, and you know, that'll help send you in the right direction.
Our guys are here from 7 in the morning training because they want it. Let your game talk, right? That's what game speaks means. 2, 3, game speaks. We've seen lives change in a matter of 1 weekend.
All we're going to do is going to work on trying to do 2 things.
Back to the action.
All right, fourth quarter. We've got special guest Michael Henry with us from Crown. Hey, Mike.
How you doing, Michaela?
I'm good. I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm enjoying this game so far. It's really competitive. I like the way these girls are getting up and down, and you know, well into the fourth quarter, it seems to be a real free-flowing game.
Yeah, definitely. Been happy to see some inside game from Shamira.
She's beasting right now.
Yeah.
So I like to see what how she's continuing to develop.
Crestwood.
Got a nice little backcourt here as well with the Crestwood Lions as well. Nice and young, and lots of potential with them. Some
little ones, but they're tough.
Yes,
they're
most
feisty.
definitely. Yeah. Great feel for the game, even at their ages already. So.
Nice play. Nieta with the foul. Number 11.
This Blues team is solid. They've got me excited for Juel.
Yeah, I really like the job that Coach Breedy's been doing with these girls. When he first got a hold of them a couple of years ago, they weren't all that they could be, and he's really put in the work, and he's really planted the seeds, and it's really starting to show and bear some fruit right now. So.
Yeah, he's got a tough squad. I like it.
Shots up.
What's your opinion on free throws? Jason was saying free throw percentages are lower than they used to be. What do you think?
I think scoring from the free throw line isn't as quote-unquote sexy as it is, you know, going up for an and one or crossing someone up. So that often seems to get overlooked in the development of certain players' games. You can only play up free throw shooting so much on Instagram and Twitter and whatnot, right? So I think that kids end up leaving points on the floor and not cashing in when they call it charity stripe for a reason. So you know, they should be out there making the most of it, putting up their shots every single day. And what I find is that many of the girls don't even seem to have a routine, you know.
Yeah, I agree with that, actually.
You know you're going to the line, okay, well, what's my routine? I'm going to, you know, before I go and collect the ball, you know, I take my deep breaths, and, you know, I immediately start zoning people out, and then, you know, whether it's a couple of dribbles or...
It's got to be the same every time?
Every single time. So it's a repeatable action. It's just muscle memory that kicks in after a while.
Yeah.
So...
No, I agree. Repping free throws is not as sexy as crossing people up.
Yeah, it's tough to put an instrumental beat to that, right?
Yeah. No, I agree.
Fouls on number 8. Okay, Green for SBA. That's her third.
Lots of high-level basketball in the same place on this weekend.
Yeah. Humber's going to be blessed over the next 5 to 7 days with some really high-end ball, and it starts with this to kick off that week. And look forward to seeing all the different faces that will be crossing paths here at one point or another.
Yeah, lots of people from all over the country, for sure.
Yeah.
It is her fourth. Samuel!
So you got my take on free throws. Where do you stand?
You know what? I agree with you. And I have noticed from doing our camps mostly that kids don't have free throw routines. And I'm like, what are you doing? You didn't shoot it like this the last time, and you jumped this time, but now your foot's kicking. What's going on here? You know?
Right.
But I think reps are boring. Doing the mic-in is boring, and you know, form shooting is boring, and free throws are boring. And you said it. It's not flashy. It's not exciting. And it probably gets lost in Absolutely, I agree.
Even the notion of taking your time to actually get into the line. I mean, if you're going up on a fast break and your heart rate's up and you just end up getting fouled and need to finish it off at the line, take your time getting to the line, get your heart rate down,
center yourself,
and even before you actually get into your routine,
Well, and that's the whole part with the routine, right? Is that no matter what happened before or after, the part of your shot is the same. And that's consistent, so no reason to miss.
Of course.
There's Tasia with 1.
33-21. Blues. Second one is good. Cuts it to 11.
I'm liking this little point guard matchup. It's been good all game.
Yeah. I really like them, and I'm excited to see how Tasia, number 35 off Crestwood, Tasia Santa Maria, is going to continue to evolve.
Yep.
She's only in grade 8 right now, duking it out with Miss Ishmael, Zakara Ishmael, number 1 from the Lady Blues. Tasia's got a really high ceiling. It'll be interesting to see how her game continues to evolve.
Yeah, she handles herself, even with the bigger players, gets to the paint. She can handle the ball, she can shoot it off the bounce. She hasn't sunk too many today, but she's definitely getting those looks.
Yeah.
She's surrounded by the best, right? Practice against the best every day. So.
I could just imagine what it would be like, having to go up against the likes of Cheyenne Day Wilson in practice day in and day out.
Yeah.
And just what kind of mentor Miss Day Wilson can actually be to her from the point of view of when a player of that caliber is the hardest working one of the hardest working kids in the gym, then you, Tasia, have no choice but to match her work. And after that, you have no choice but to get better afterwards, right? So.
Well, and Cheyenne's stuck in a position right now where all the kids look up to her.
Right.
Between her and Latasha, all the kids know about them, and regardless of if they do like it or not, that's over and back. They're in positions of leadership and somewhat mentorship now. Yeah, of course.
Yeah. And it comes. It's very good that they already come already with that work ethic instilled. So it just trickles down, and I'm sure the whole program rises just because of the work ethic of those two and what the coaching staff is doing there.
Yeah, building a great culture.
Yeah. The OSBA team, I think, now is 10-0. Had a big win against King's Christian earlier this week.
Yeah, I heard they were down at half.
Yeah, they were down by as much as 12 points in that game, and they that never say die attitude. The team has a lot of competitors on there, and they're all peaking right now. So good on them.
And Kings is a different squad with Letitia back.
Yeah.
There goes Ishmael.
With Letitia back and her doing her thing in terms of getting the rust off that ultimately comes with the length of injury that she's been out, but that desire is always going to be there, and she is a competitor, right? So
absolutely,
that's got to stand for something, and I look forward to seeing her return to the greatness that greatness. I don't use that term lightly. The greatness that she showed before her injury, and her aggression and her hunger to get the ball to the rim, and
SBA 33, Crestwood 24.
South Carolina's got a good one.
Lots of exciting stuff coming.
South Carolina's got a good one.
Yep. All right, we'll be back for the rest of the fourth quarter. Thanks, Mike.
Thank you.
For teaching me responsibility, for teaching me how to manage money, for your time. D,
for being respectful,
for helping me with my left hand.
being thoughtful,
For trusting us.
for believing in us,
For motivating us.
for providing a space to get better.
And I just want to thank you, Coach Jermaine, for everything that you've done. You really helped me, and now I know where I'm going.
Thank you to Coach Jermaine for making me a better basketball player and a better person on and off the court.
Thank you, Jermaine, for accepting me in this camp and showing me all of your knowledge.
I really thank him because not a lot of people take the time out of their day and every day coming here early, training us, teaching us stuff for free and stuff, taking the time out of his day. He doesn't have to be doing this. So there's not a lot of people like that. That's why I'm thankful for him.
Thank you for free.
Actually tensing my muscle. To do this long enough for the problem start to burn. I'm gonna push up. You notice if you keep this hand straight, your shot will always go up, and that's half of making a shot.
All right, we're back. There's 3:58 left in the fourth. SBA is up 33-24.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what kind of what Crestwood has in their bag of tricks here to try and close the gap right now. They're they're within striking distance. Just down by 9 here to close things out. So get a couple of stops, maybe a 3-point shot here or there.
That defensive rebound was well needed. Have to start with that.
Yeah.
Crestwood's done a good job of moving the ball around, but Blues have definitely been locked in on defense.
Yeah, definitely. It seems as though they're looking to leverage the inside play of Shamira Samuel. So looking to get the ball to her on the inside as much as possible and seem to get some high level looks. And if not, I'll see if she can get things done from the line.
That's her first. Joseph has to come back in and shoot.
Just like that with Crestwood in bonus, maybe that'll get them some additional opportunities. Opportunities to score with the clock not running. It's always a good look.
Oh, good. What free throw?
Nice board.
Two former teammates on each other right now with Shannon Nita and Ella Okubasa. Yeah, they used to play on motion together. Girl power.
Gotcha. They matched up against each other in August at our camp that was here too.
Oh, okay. How was that matchup?
It was good. It was good.
They went hard at each other?
They went hard at each other. Skylar was in the mix there too.
Okay.
But Shannon's really impressing me today. Very much, lots of improvement in her game, and she's getting to the rim and doing a good job on the defensive end. So it's good to see them again.
Yeah, definitely. And I'm seeing her aggression, her offensive mindedness is continuing to improve. There was a point in her development where we'd want her to take a couple more shots and additional looks, and she'd play the hot potato a little bit, but it seems that she's starting to shake some of that and gaining confidence and esteem, and is becoming more and more of a contributor.
Yeah, I see a lot of girls do a really good job for the most part sharing the ball, more so in the girls' game than in the guys' game, I'd say. But at a certain point, you got to know when it's your shot and when it's best for your team that you take that shot instead of passing it, right? So
exactly.
Definitely something they have to learn.
Right, and you definitely want to shake that that notion that I don't want to make a mistake, or I don't want to shoot and be the one that everyone looks at thinking that I made a mistake, right?
Yep. That's a good
It's not about making mistakes, it's more about making good decisions and trying to execute once that
and
favorable
if you do make a
decision is
mistake,
made.
figure out how to not do it again the next time.
Exactly. Make the adjustment, and you make that mistake once or twice, coach may be a little bit forgiving, but once you start making that mistake 3, 4, 5 plus times, then that's when
it's a bad habit.
That's when it's a habit as opposed to just a little accident or a fault.
Yeah.
Right? Crestwood down 8 here. Definitely need a score. Start closing that gap here to make it much more within striking distance with just over 2 minutes left to play.
Yeah, they need buckets now, but that's not gonna cut it.
Yeah.
Slia can lock in on defense though. I've seen that before, so
Definitely.
just got to get a stop.
Yeah, and then now Lady Blues have the luxury of time, and they're playing with house money right now.
Shots up. Oh. Santeria, nice poke. Jump ball. Back to the Blues.
Well, they got to get another stop now.
Yeah, but at some point soon they're going to need to start cashing in on some of these stops.
Yeah, maybe they'll have a game plan coming out of this timeout.
They better.
We'll be back.
Crestwood prep.
It's not a game. This is not a game. Don't waste your time. This is not for everybody. So you got to make a decision by the end of today if this is really what you want. Okay? I'm a 5'8" Arab kid, comes from a low-income family. My family was on welfare when we came up. Nobody expected us to be have North Pole hoops in the position that we're in. But everyone that said no saw how hard we grinded and just beat down walls. So now, if you're not going to waste your time, your parents' time, your coaches, don't waste mine either. Because I fought for everything that I've got. And if you want it bad enough, I'm telling you, fight for it. Are we all on the same page?
Jason Tom back joining you for the final minute and a half here alongside Michaela Richer. An 8-point lead for SBA. They have the rock.
Crestwood has not been able to close this gap.
Shamir Samuels with 7 blocks, I believe, right now by my count. Almost picked up another one right there, but like you mentioned, Crestwood needs to get it going offensively.
Up top, Santeria.
Just need one of those to go, and they just have not been able to find the range in this game.
Yeah, she's had a lot of good looks this game, but none of them are falling. It's just one of those days.
Back rim and out. Crestwood still have a glimmer of hope here. SBA have not been able to slam the door shut. Nice pass. And you gotta
That's a nice little power finish.
Zelaya Joseph off glass, leads down to 6. Crestwood need to get after it defensively. They need to stop.
Green with the drive.
Green gets in there. Here we go. It's winning time. Final 25 seconds.
Ooh.
Pass goes out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
That is not what you needed in this juncture of the game.
No, it's not. This is when you can tell they're young, right? Some of the decision making, but
6-point game.
And you know, at this age, Michaela, you know, what are you looking for from a scouting standpoint when you're talking about girls at this age and you know, from the beginning of the season to the end of the season, because now we're about, you know, midway point, I guess past the midway point when it comes down to it.
Well, at a certain, like, some of them are younger, right? And you want to see what's their feel for the game. How do they carry themselves with the ball in their hands? How do they move off the ball? How do they handle situations? You can tell in some ways Shamir is still young when she gets an offensive rebound and chucks it back up instead of collecting herself, right? So some of those things. And then as they get older and as they get more skilled, you can start to look into decision making and some of those other higher level evaluations. But at a younger age, it's their feel for the game and how they move off the ball and how they carry themselves with the ball in their hands.
And I know on the men's side, it's you know, the post position are the ones that the skills come later, and on the girls' side, is it things like, you know, footwork? Are they being taught that at this age and being able to implement that?
Yeah, I think it depends who the coach is, obviously, but you can tell who gets that work in and who doesn't. But for the post players, yeah, the footwork and their touch around their rim, and if they can catch the ball, those are very, very big things to start off with, right? Because now everybody wants bigs who can run the floor, dribble, and shoot as well.
Crestwood, get it back. Got to be able to make something happen. Launching. Ooh, bailed out with the foul call. Don't go away. We still have an opportunity here.
They can cook something up with 6-point game, and now she's got what, 3 free throws?
Don't know if that
Only
note they're
2.
saying
It was
is
a
2.
2.
Yeah.
Shots up, short on that. She's got one.
This is the first. Tina Marie St. Maria, my mistake.
I think if Crestwood had made their free throws today, they'd be in this game, right?
Oh, nice play.
Nice steal.
Samuels.
Definitely an impact player in this game has been Shamir Samuels. And no good. Crestwood battled despite being low on numbers, but couldn't get it going offensively, and the SBA Lady Blues take this one by 6. Stay with us, folks. In about 25 minutes time, we'll be back with 24 All-Stars from the Ontario High School realm taking to the floor here at the Humber North campus. Just wanted to come back quickly for you here to make sure we gave you the respect of the players of the game. Rakaya Green getting it for the SBA Lady Blues, being presented the award by Leanna Osei of CANLETES. Getting a picture there by Drew Ebanks of On Point. Great game by Rakaya Green on both ends of the floor. No mistake with that selection. Shamira Samuels, 7 blocks, 6 blocks? Not 100% sure, but she had it going defensively, did Shamira Samuels, picking up the Player of the Game award for the Crestwood Lady Lions. Taking a picture there with Leanna Osei. And the fans give a nice round of applause to both squads. Sorry for the head fake on you there, folks. But at 3 p.m., we will be back with the CANLETES All-Star Game. 24 of the best high school ballers from Ontario will be taking the floor. Stay with us. We'll be back on NorthPoleHoops.com.